Nobody's gonna hurt anybody. We're all gonna be like three little Fonzies here. And what's Fonzie like? Come on, Yolanda, what's Fonzie like?
It's cool.
What?
Cool.
Correctamundo. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool.
That showdown interrupts a stick-up in a scene from Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino's amazingly entertaining, outrageous, challenging, bizarre new movie. This is filmmaking of a high order, a movie that walks a narrative tightrope so complicated and convoluted that unless you really stop to figure it out, the movie seems to double back on itself. It's a group of interconnected stories involving assorted lowlives on the fringes of Los Angeles, including in this scene a hitman played by John Travolta, who was assigned to take a gangster's wife out to dinner in a restaurant that could only be in Los Angeles. She's played by Uma Thurman.
Why do we feel it's necessary to yak about bull in order to be comfortable?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's when you know you found somebody really special. And you can just shut up for a minute, comfortably share silence.
Well, I don't think we're quite there yet, but don't feel bad. We just met each other.
Meanwhile, another thread follows a boxer played by Bruce Willis, who's won a fight he was supposed to lose and is in great danger when he runs into the last man on earth he wants to see.
It's good to see you. I must go. I know I'm a good run.
He's dead.
Pulp Fiction is charged up with the exhilaration of pure filmmaking, with colorful characters and screwy dialogue and unbelievable situations and violence and comedy, all trying to shoulder each other off the screen. Pulp Fiction is rude and crude and R-rated, so keep that in mind. It is also one of the year's best films.
I liked it very much too, Roger, and this is the first picture of his that I really have enjoyed.
Yeah.
I think it's in the past, in Reservoir Dogs, there was a lot of energy and very little humanity, I felt, in that film. I thought it was going after style. Here, this film vibrates with interesting characters, and the dialogue, I mean, it's
fun to listen to these people talking. Even Travolta has just come back from Amsterdam, and he has a whole speech about McDonald's stores in Amsterdam that is fun to listen to. The things they talk about are so quirky.
I think that this guy is writing some of the most original dialogue since David Mamet. I think that the picture is very rough. There's violence in this film that's going to put people off. But there is humor and humanity in the picture that makes it all work. It's a big he's a big talent in this film.
It's a funny thing. I've seen the movie 3 times, and the violence seems to be less important every time I see it. For example, there's a man who's killed in the back seat of a car, and if you look carefully, you don't really see the violence so much as you see the consequences, which turn out to be very
There's another scene of abuse and sadomasochism that is going to put people away, I'm afraid. But that's only one scene in an otherwise, really, I think,
actually, that movie I thought was handled in a very particularly delicate way in order to get it on the screen without really turning people off.
Okay, coming up next, we'll take a look at the work of 2 directors, the hot Quentin Tarantino